Hiya, my name's John Tandy. I'm a professional cutsman and boxing trainer. I've covered over 1,000 boxing matches doing cuts and probably a couple of hundred MMA. What I'm going to do for you now is just go through some basic greasing before the fight. With MMA it's slightly different to boxing because you've got obviously different locks and stuff that you need to avoid greasing in certain areas. You'll get a lot of people in boxing, they'll cover pretty much the whole face and ears with grease. You can't do that in MMA, you've got to be more precise. This is the area that we want to get covered. These are the areas that are going to get cut, around the eyes here, around the cheekbones here, and then the bridge of the nose. So they're the bits that we're trying to give protection to. Technique: don't put your hand on top of the head. Somebody that's about to get punched in the face doesn't appreciate having a lot of pressure on the top of the head. So what we want to do is keep control of the head in case they move around. You don't want to poke them in the eye with your fingers. So we hold the back of the head. Start under the eye. We just go into the bridge of the nose there, and we push it out. As we push it out, we do it reasonably hard so that you can see the eyebrow lifts. So we get a layer of grease on the eyelid, and we get a layer of grease on the eyebrow as well. Okay, so we do that both sides. Underneath and out, underneath and out. Keep control of the head because fighters before a fight tend to be quite hyped up and they're bouncing around, jumping around, and the last thing you want to do is put your fingers in their eyes. So when I'm doing this, I'm using very flat fingers. Okay, I'm not coming in at a steep angle here that would poke them in the eye. Then we go to the bridge of the nose. We do the bridge of the nose here, and with flat fingers come across the cheekbone. And the other side, flat fingers across the cheekbone. Be really careful. The last thing a fighter wants just before his fight is to get grease in their eye. We're not doing lips, we're not doing ears, just this specific area here. You don't want to make sure that there's no lumps of grease, so you just smooth it over once you're finished. Because the fighters generally is just about to fight, they're generally quite sweaty, so the grease should rub in quite nicely. If you put it on your hand a couple of minutes before, you can warm the grease up. It's a lot easier to apply rather than just having a chunk of cold grease. And basically that's it, it's ready to go.